Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Funky Dineva and Tasha K. Anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the videos to get it out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, friends, and your foes. And when you are coming or going, please hit the like video. Also, you guys, please make sure you guys are still subscribed to me. There's some weird stuff going on in this YouTube space. There's like bots, there's like attacks, there's all types of foolishness going on. So make sure y'all are still subscribed. Make sure y'all are still getting notifications for my videos and all of that good stuff. So we need to talk Funky Dineva versus everybody. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the end of the month. People got their payments from February and they were like, I gotta go hard. It's the end of the month. Let me resurrect YouTube Beep. Let me just go ahead and just start putting out all types of nonsense to get these coins, because what is going on? There's so much going on in these YouTube streets, y'all, that I'm not even talking about the half of it. I'm strictly here to talk about the stuff that Funky Dineva said, because I was just like, what? Are we serious right now? So we will start with Tasha K, because Funky Dineva basically made a threat to Tasha K that when he sees her in person, he's going to slap the bleep out of her and then is going to squabble up and square up with her husband, but likes her husband, but is going to beat up her husband on Tasha K's behalf because he's got an issue with Tasha K, because he is alleging that Tasha K is being fake and phony in his face in public, but is allegedly talking greasy about him in whatever capacity, I don't know. But basically they were at like a wedding, they were at a dinner, and he's alleging at the dinner that Tasha K, when he did like his, acquaintance level types of high-end buys, Tasha K pulled up a chair. I guess he was sitting on one side of the table. She was sitting on the far other side of another table. And Tasha K allegedly pulled up a chair and wanted to sit up close to Funky Dineva and beg for his friendship, you guys. And then is alleging at the wedding and at the reception, he did like a keep it cute interview with Tasha K on what are you wearing type of stuff. But then at the end of the night, when he was in the car and he was leaving with Carlos King and some other friend, Tasha K was in his face again, trying to give him a hug, talking about, you don't like me, but I'm gonna keep trying and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just confused, you guys. I am just confused as far as what is taking place and what is going on. Because I remember distinctly when it first came out, when the story first broke a couple of years ago about Tasha K losing the Cardi B case, you were first on the dial to tell us how you were personal friends of Tasha K and you were talking to her and you weren't going to reveal certain conversations, but just know that she is really upset behind the scenes, that she's going to have to allegedly pay Cardi B the $4 million, but she's not going to show it on YouTube. So how do we go from that to this? How do we go from that to this? And this is where I'm also confused, because you're the same person who, again, said you were going to do the mute challenge on Dr. Heavenly's inappropriate, out of line, bottom of the barrel comments about the LGBTQ community. You had no comment for her. You said that that was going to be your friend, and you said that this is why you don't want to deal with fish, and so on and so forth. Now, Tasha K has at least since responded via her Instagram. Not sure if her team posted it or Tasha K posted it, but basically it says hashtag red wine news. Oop, not Funky Dineva out here ready for all the smoke. He went off on Tasha K and Michelle Brown, saying he's putting on hands on Tasha and squaring up with her and her husband next. And disclaimer, we do not condone bullying, violence, or hate speech. So, and then also Funky Dineva said Tasha K can get a restraining order or whatever else she needs to do, because, he knows that the people on YouTube now like lawsuits like to involve the courts. No. This is the wrong road. The wrong road. as you're a man saying that you want to slap the H-E-double-L out of black woman. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. Because it's not funny. It's not entertaining. This isn't it. And then somebody in his chat, see, this is the thing I don't understand. Y'all have been on YouTube way longer than I have. Y'all have been on YouTube way longer than me. And y'all still get triggered. Y'all still get tripped up by these comments. And I don't understand it. So he's going on and on about the Married to Medicine reunion, you guys. And there is a comment about, Quad's looks and who looks better than Quad and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then there was a comment about fellow YouTuber and content creator Michelle ATLien Brown, y'all. And Funky Dineva Unleashed claimed that he was, he wasn't never going to talk about her again. He was never going to address her again and all of these things, y'all, but spent a good, I don't know, it felt like a half hour or something. But at least it was at least 15 minutes at the minimum, but it felt like it was a half an hour. He just went on and on and on. Kept going on, trying to make it seem that the allegations, so for those of you who do not know, because I'm not going to assume, Michelle ATL Brown and Funky Dineva used to be friends many moons ago. She had allowed Funky Dineva to stay at one of her rental properties, at one of her condos. Allegedly, Funky Dineva hightailed it out of there with her washer and dryer, left the condo in awful condition, allegedly had, number 2 stains all over the floor and everything else, which Funky Dineva is now trying to allege was dog food and all of the things, and is saying that, basically Michelle ATLien is obsessed with him and that he hates that he's already regretting doing this because she's gonna have another 10 years of content to just dissect based off of this video alone, that he is just going in on her. And the most disgusting part for me was like the discussion about, her hygiene. Like, I just felt like that was unnecessary. And then you're allegedly throwing, you're throwing other people in it too, right? You're throwing, another content creator, Oliver Twist, into it. You're throwing Nene into it, alleging that they spoke on her hygiene. Like just all these things. All these things. And my thing is this. What is your issue with Michelle ATLien Brown if the issue at hand was you did her dirty? You did her wrong. So she had every right to come back and, file a lawsuit, get that money, allegedly get some checks garnished to get her money back. I don't understand why you're mad at her. If she feels that she was doing something nice for you and you took advantage of that, but you're trying to play it like, oh, well, I've been gone for 10 years. I lived in Miami. I've since been back in ATL where she's at, and she's scared of me and she's scared to see me. And, I've done all this stuff over her. I'm better than her. I can go wherever she goes and da-da-da-da-da. I've been on TV. I've gotten exclusives and da-da-da-da-da. What have you done? But my thing is, I never understand this. If at the end of the day, you're still back on YouTube. Like make it make sense. like you're still on the same platform as Michelle ATLien when it is all said and done. So what was that about? And some could argue, okay, well, what happened with these gigs? You brag about them, but again, you admitted finally in the 11th hour that you got fired from Sister Circle because you said that you were wasted and you were late getting there. And on your way there, they were already filming the episode and told you thanks, but no thanks. And that was, at the recommendation and at the assistance of your good friend Quad. And then you're alleging you're mad because I guess somebody said in the comments they're trying to say that the rumors about, whether or not Quad's boyfriends, King's, the stolen Rolls Royce, what is connected to it, if it's really just connected to his business or if it's allegedly the Rolls Royce that he's gifted to Quad, if that's the missing one. You're now alleging that Michelle ATLien started it from a comment. A comment can get you out of pocket that fast. A comment can get you out of character after all these years on YouTube, Funky Dineva. After all these years, and again, if you're popping, if you're hot, why are we doing all of this? Why are we doing all of this? All of these comparisons, you're going in basically saying that, and really your issue is you're trying to allege that Michelle ATLien Brown apparently tried to get close to Quad and told Quad she was on the wrong team because Quad is cool with you. And then you said that you had a problem because she continues to go in on Claudia Jordan, Candy Burris, and all the things. And so you feel that she's just going to do a whole bunch of podcasts and YouTube videos that are just going to run, that she's going to continue to talk about you and all this, and said that she's quote unquote sick in the head and needs her head examined by a doctor, you guys. Like, this is just crazy. Because the same things you're saying about her, she can get on her platform and say that this complete unhinged rant is basically saying that you've got an issue. That, yes, publicly you've never said anything that much, although you have referenced her, but although you haven't said much about her or what have you, but this rant, I could argue that you have been feeling a certain type of way for a long time, that you're very much aware. You said that you don't know what she says or what she does on her platform, but you told people to go search her platform and that most of her platform talks about you, and you said that you know that she calls you Junkie Dineva. So how would you know that information if you're not over there? And then you want people to go to her chat and hashtag a decade because you want to say that is how long that she has allegedly held on to this beef with you. And I just don't understand, if you don't like her, like, you're preaching to the people that if somebody doesn't like you, you're not going to go to their channel, you're not going to hear what they have to say, you're not going to see what they're going to have to do and all these things, but you somehow are aware of everything Michelle ATLien's got going on her platform. Can you make it make sense? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. And then just like the name calling and coming for her looks and all this and that, like it's just unnecessary. Like what was the point of it all? What was the point of it all? And like I said, I'm not going to get into the comments about the hygiene and the looks. It was deplorable, you guys. It was deplorable. It was disgusting. It was unnecessary. Like, nonetheless, if you had something legitimate to actually refute regarding the situation of how you left her condo is one thing, but all this other stuff, you felt away. And how is it that you are inquiring about the people who have met or encountered Michelle ATLien Brown if you claim not to be following her or tracking anything she's got going on? Why are you following up with the people that you mentioned on set for the Nene Leakes interview to find out their opinions on Michelle ATLien Brown? Why are you following up with people that were at YouTube Black to gossip about Michelle ATLien Brown if you're not checking for her and you're so much better than her? Make it make sense. Like, you're literally, and you even said it, you're giving her 10 years more of just content to just drag you because of all of the, things that you said in this video. You're basically, being a hypocrite in a sense, because everything you said that you're not going to do about somebody that you don't like or you can't stand or all this and that, you seem to be fully aware of what Michelle's got going on. And in the end, you can brag about the TV shows and brag about the opportunities, but at the end of the day, you're still back on YouTube, the same platform as Michelle ATLien Brown. So make it make sense. You act like you've been on CNN for decades, like a Don Lemon or something, or have been on MSNBC for decades, like a Joy Reid or somebody. No. Like you've had a stint here at Fox Soul, you had a stint there at Sister Circle and all this and that. Like we need to keep it a buck. We need to keep it a buck. you know, for what it is. But I am sure Michelle ATLien Brown is going to respond if she's not responded already, and is going to drag you for this foolishness. Is going to drag you for this foolishness, and perhaps, you know, since she's cool with Nene, she might get a response from Nene as well, based off the allegations that you were making there about Nene leaks and all this and that. Like, it's just weird. It is just weird, y'all. But like I said, I don't know if it's because it's the end of the month and people need to resurrect some beef, or people, you know, saw their checks for February and it was like, no, I got to go hard these last 5 days so that my check looks nice. I don't know what's going on, y'all. But if you literally said you were not going to acknowledge any content creators, you weren't going to acknowledge her, why do this, you know, and say all of those things about Michelle ATLien Brown and then threaten Tasha K? Threaten Tasha K. Why? But I don't understand, because at one point in time, y'all were all cool. That's what's so weird. Y'all were all cool. You done fell out again, but apparently Tasha K's not gotten the memo that y'all falling out, because she still very much thinks that y'all are cool. But obviously, I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is a scheme that was set up or whatever to get the YouTube streets talking. But nonetheless, this is crazy, y'all. This is absolutely crazy. So there's that. That's all I got. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.